Hello, and welcome to my TED Talk. My name is Chris McLean, and when I went to college, I decided to major in World War II studies. And it was one of the worst decisions of my life. Though, nonetheless, there were still some upsides to the decision, such as learning about how weird World War II really is. Now, what do you think of when someone mentions war? Is it the battles? Maybe it's the weapons? Or even the bloodshed? Well, of course, because that's all war really is, right? The battles, the weapons, and the bloodshed! But would you believe me if I told you there was more to war than just that? Well, allow me to spread some of the knowledge I have acquired over the years, and you can decide for yourself whether or not to believe me. Now, I'm sure we all understand that rationing occurred throughout the war. Well, in the year 1941, United States automobile manufacturers produced over 3 million vehicles. This was quite a good number, especially for the time. But, as wars tend to do, the industry was decimated to help with the war effort. Factories were transformed, and weapons needed to be made. Because of these changes, during the 3 years of the war, a grand total of, drumroll please,
Yes.
139 automobiles were produced. The number went from 3 million per year to only 139 for 3. The public also helped the war effort by collecting medals and food, and this is what war rationing is known for. But some unconventional items were rationed as well. Items such as wax paper. This all seems quite normal at first, until you realize that it would cause the illegality of sliced bread. Yes, sliced bread was made illegal for a whole 3 months of 1943. Now, this does seem crazy, because it is. But the reasoning was not completely inaccurate. Pre-sliced bread typically required more material such as wax paper than regular loaves of bread in order to retain its freshness. And prohibiting the sale of pre-sliced bread actually helped with the wax paper rations for the obviously short time it was active. Now, you might be thinking, well, that must have been the most extreme kind of rationing during World War II. But you would be completely wrong. The military also enforced various forms of rationing. In fact, American soldiers were only allowed a total of 22 squares of toilet paper per day. I can barely imagine only being allowed 22 measly squads of paper to do my business. But, would you call me crazy if I told you it got worse? Well, it does. And it did. A British soldier may have even shot an American if he were to complain about his toilet paper rations. The British were only provided with 3 sheets of toilet paper per day. Those men must have traded that stuff as if it was gold. My name is Chris McLean, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk.